So things have gotten worse for Andrew in the past 24 hours, and his daughters have actually escaped the UK. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at again with another royal, nugget. Prince Andrew, should I say Andrew Mountbatten, because his name has been completely lost. Yes, I'm dressed as Nightwing. For those of you who might not know this costume, hopefully some of you guys do. One of my favorite Marvel characters. Do subscribe. Happy Halloween for anybody who, dresses up or does whatever they want to do, or going out, whatever you guys are doing. Hopefully you guys are safe during whatever you guys are planning to do. Don't know why that I over-explained that. But anyways, let's get into this video, guys, where Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie have actually fled the scene. Before we get into that, yesterday, of course, calamity in the UK struck, and it was everywhere and has been everywhere, all over the papers and the cable news here, that, Andrew has lost his title. No longer do we refer to him now as Prince Andrew, so I don't want you guys to keep saying that. Even in the title of the video, it's just going to be Andrew now. He's officially lost that title. King Charles has put out a statement to say that he's going to be named Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, and that he has agreed to leave the Royal Travel Lodge. He no longer is going to reside there. The name completely being stripped from him like this, I didn't expect. I thought that King Charles would have laid low, because this is what this man likes to do. His brother's been way too lenient. His mother's been extremely lenient. William was about to banish this man from the lodge into somewhere like a shack or something like that. But King Charles has obviously done this because, as I reiterated to you yesterday, explained to you yesterday, something big is coming out in regards to this man very soon. And so therefore, whatever we've seen, the emails, the leaks, none of this matters, because it's about to get far worse. And so I'm intrigued to know what is going to happen. More emails. The Virginia book is already out as it is. Virginia's family put out a statement and say that this American girl beat a prince in the UK. We've taken down a prince in the UK. And that's exactly what's happened. An American girl who was taken advantage of by the UK royal family, instead, even in her death, actually won the battle at the end of the day. It's officially official as of last night that Prince Andrew is no more. The fact that he's lost his title is nothing short of embarrassing to this man. He is going to be treated as a commoner, as the rest of the people in the UK are. He's going to be losing so much, especially when it comes to protection, tax-paying protection. All of that is about to basically go for this man, and his power, his ego, relinquished. He will definitely be hanging around the royal family when it comes to private gatherings, but no more will this man be present anywhere when it comes to public royal gathering and events. Even for when William ascends to the throne, Andrew ain't going to be there no more. Truly and utterly embarrassing. This is something that this man cannot escape. For the past 10 years, this scandal has plagued him, now to the point where you've lost your titles. They have been officially stripped. King Charles put out a statement yesterday evening, not even during the day. They put this out in the evening, and the press have been running for this for so long. Speaking of running, Beatrice and Eugenie quietly, guys, escaped the UK as Father Andrew is evicted and stripped of titles. Beatrice and Eugenie quietly made their escape from the UK as their father, Prince Andrew, had his royal titles and now is known as Andrew Mountbatten. Pictures showed sisters who will still retain their royal titles despite their parents losing theirs avoided the scandal by taking completely different vacations. They were spotted in Paris. They have fled the scene. I'm not mad at the daughters doing this. A change of scenery is good for them. I don't think it's fair for them to lose their titles, to be honest with you. I keep going back and forth on this. Now I believe that, they really haven't done much. They just have been plagued by their mother and father. And of course, it's their mother and father. They're going to stand by them. But ultimately, they're not in the emails contacting Epstein. They're not in any kind of, accusatory tone of doing anything from anyone. So why should they suffer in this way? Plus, there were crisis Buckingham Palace meetings, allegedly, where William had stated to the daughters, act up. Otherwise, when I'm king, you're about to get your title stripped too. And William will easily do that. That man will just throw out a statement randomly during his ascension to the throne and say, I don't want these two anymore, get them out of there. Because if they have a whiff of these two being involved in the Andrew stuff, they're gone. Andrew already has had the daughters go through absolute hell. Even for the past couple of weeks, I believe the younger sister, Beatrice, has had to leave a charity that she was a head of. They also skipped out on multiple events. They don't want to be seen right now. Can you imagine your mother and father have embarrassed you so much that you are inflicted by this? And when they go to these upper echelon events, everybody's whispering about them. Everybody's looking at them thinking, well, oh my God, it's them. Embarrassing. Also, I don't think that negotiations are still on the table in regards to the house that Andrew and Fergie won. They both want different cottages, different houses. One of them being Frogmore, and then there's another one where Kate and William used to live. And I don't even think that's on the table for this man. As well as this, even more bad news for Andrew has come out today that apparently in only a couple of days that was paid by our taxpayer money for when he went to Thailand, that he had over 40 prostitutes come in within 3 to 4 days. This man, Andrew, has a severe addiction to sex, in my opinion, and yet the man has never been to therapy. I believe the man was violated when he was a minor, when he was a child. Something like this has definitely happened, and he is no longer in control of himself and hasn't been for a very long time, which is why he constantly implicates himself into danger. And on top of that, he's just dumb and money hungry. And so therefore, for Epstein, this person is the perfect prey for Epstein to actually get close to the family, to the point where Epstein was invited to the Travel Royal Lodge for the 18th birthday of Eugenie. So can you imagine 40 women he hired to come in the space of 3 to 4 days in Thailand? What were you doing? Did you ever even leave the hotel? Constantly bringing in people left, right and center. It just sounds absolutely sick. And something tells me that I don't think that these women and Andrew even had consensual intimacy. I feel like many times Andrew just forced himself because he was a prince. He's got power. He's part of the royal family. His mother protects him. His brother protects him. All of that has now been completely lost. I know that some of you guys might be like, well, Murad, you're speaking about this Andrew stuff a lot. You're giving us daily updates. You guys don't realize how embarrassing it is for this man and how it's everywhere in the UK. Literally, you change every cable news channel and they're talking about Andrew. Everyone's talking about this because something like this happens during medieval times in the royal family, for goodness sake. Something like this has never happened, where you actually have a prince who has been stripped of their titles. But they wanted to act like Meghan and Harry were the embarrassment of the family, but yet you have Andrew here who has catapulted them into embarrassment every single year with this Epstein madness. Not only does he need to leave the Royal Lodge, which is what he's finally admitted to do, this man needs to go to a shack. This man needs to just never be seen in public facing life ever again. Even in that interview with Emily Mattis that he did, that was a car crash interview, he lied so much. All this man does is lie to the public. He doesn't give a damn. He only cares about his public image, and it's been completely ruined. So much so that his daughters have fled the scene. That statement from King Charles yesterday, too little too late. That was the first thing this man should have done when he went to the throne. But he was too lenient. Just too lenient, guys. Unfortunately, way too lenient on his own brother. And it's cost him, because people are looking at you and they don't even respect you anymore. But Andrew was the one. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. He's no longer Prince Andrew anymore, guys. The title is gone. Embarrassing. And I'm relishing in all of it. I'm loving it. I love the royal drama, guys, because they're just embarrassing. They're so embarrassing. It's just so weird and embarrassing. Well, karma. That's all I have to say. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, send a tip if you guys wish to. Hopefully you guys like this costume, Nightwing, one of my favorites, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.